Time it perfectly, yes. I know, yeah. Alright. Yes! Hey bro, what are you doing? What do you want? I'm in a game right now. Can I play with you? Does that have multiplayer? Oh, you wanted to play? Hold on, let me get a controller for you. Alright, bet. Let's do this. No. 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 Oh! This one's perfect for you, little bro. Oh, thank you. What the f is this? Are you serious right now? What is this? Lil bro, I mean this in the most respectful way possible. Shut up, please. You're never gonna get the good controller. You're a player too. Hello and welcome to Board Minds Think Alike. I'm your host Josh, and today is a bit of a show and tell. I will be showcasing my gaming controller collection. All of these and more. So I'm just gonna quickly share what each of these are and maybe give a little bit of a backstory why I bought each one and what purpose did I use it for. So if you're a fan of the channel, you know what I'm about to say right now. Without further ado, let's do this. Shall we? Table cam please. Let's just move this to the side. This is just an old controller that I used to have. This is the first controller that I bought with my own money back in 2017, yes. It's really crap, and the only thing that it's good for is a prop for a video. So, goodbye. Bye. Let's start with a humble Nintendo Switch Pro controller. So I've used this controller in a recent video of mine titled, "This Nintendo controller is very good for FPS games." And just like the title says, I paired this with my PC and played FPS games like Overwatch and Doom Eternal, just to prove a point that this is a decent controller against the elite controllers that are currently in the market that are very expensive, around $150 to $200. This is a good buy if you're into FPS games, I'd say. I bought this alongside my Nintendo Switch back in I think I bought this in 2019. Yeah, pre-pandemic. So yeah, I bought this for 70 bucks. And it's so funny to me that this little nugget right here hasn't gone down in price. I cannot believe how Nintendo keeps selling these old items for the same price like they were in 2019. Yeah, good for them, I guess. I like the translucent or transparent design of it, the smoky finish. I like the grips and the comfortability of the actual controller itself. Pardon me, I have to squeeze my other hand here. My setup is very unergonomic. But I like the diagonal thumbsticks. Yes, and as I've mentioned from my previous video, the hair triggers here, the left and right triggers, are really good for FPS games because it's short travel. This is also good for 3D games, and I'd say this is like a good all-arounder, you know, because the D-pad is really amazing too. Overall satisfying. Yeah. Next one. Woo. The 8-bit DO controller. 8-bit DO, 8-bit DO, whatever the hell. 8-bit DO. I'm just gonna say 8-bit DO. 8-bit DO Pro 2 controller. Wow. So this one, I bought this during the pandemic. It was on sale. What I like about these ones, it's like an amalgamation of different controllers, you know? I think it borrows elements from the SNES controller, the DualShock controller, the PS4. The analog sticks are directly besides each other. The triggers are full travel triggers. They're very comfortable. I don't have any problems pressing them. I like the bumpers because they're very wide. Alright? And a good addition to this one are the programmable buttons at the back. Yeah. You can pair this with your Switch, your PC, your phone. You can just swap the settings here if you'd like. There's an SADX option here. I believe the X is for Windows, S is for Switch. I don't know. I forgot what A and D means. But you can also use this, the 8-bit DO adapter. I've also featured this in my previous video. You can plug this into your PC and have a 2.4 gigahertz connection. Very low latency, not zero, but very low. So it's very good for gaming. And yeah, that about sums it up. You can plug this in, you can have this wired, you can have this wireless. So, and this is the replaceable battery. Only 2 in my collection have removable battery. They are ranked higher in my collection because you can use controllers with removable batteries indefinitely, basically. So that's a good thing. Let's move this aside again. Next is its little bro. See? Cool, right? Yeah. So this one's basically the same as that one. But I think this 8-bit do SN30 Pro has a better D-pad. Feel what I'm experiencing right now. This is one of the best D-pads. I think a tad bit higher than the D-pad of the Switch Pro. So this doesn't have a switch to pair across multiple devices like the other one here. Yeah, that one. But it has different combinations that you can do to switch it. It also has that functionality, but it's just more of a pain in the ass, you know. You have to do multiple combination presses to pair this with your Bluetooth devices, to pair this with your phone, to pair this with your Switch. Yeah. So similarly with the Switch Pro, it has like a short travel bumper. So I use this specifically for emulators or platformers, especially NES emulators. This is one of the best. You might say that at first glance, it looks unergonomic, obviously because you don't have anything to latch onto, but it's actually pretty ergonomic. And this is much cheaper too than this one. I think this one is around 45 and this one is, I think, 50, or this one's 40. I'm gonna put the prices on the screen. I think I bought this a year later, 2021. And then the next one, before I revealed my personal favorite out of every controller that I have right now, I'm just gonna show you a little bit of an honorable mentions. So honorable mention number 1 is my Razer Kishi. I've used this in one of my videos. Actually, one of the first videos that I have in this channel that popped off. I used this in one of the gags that I made when I showed off the Citra emulator on the phone. So with the Razer Kishi, I have physical controls. I had to take my case off and then now it's just too wide, you know, first world problem. So this one is the first gen product. It's the first gen Razer Kishi and it's, what can I say, but it's really bad. Like the buttons are so mushy, I cannot get over. Also the D-pad is mushy as well. And then this one is not really ergonomic too. You have to remove the side rails, the side plastic pieces here, so that your phone with a case fits. And these are the problems with detachable controllers like this one, where you have to remove the case of your phone in order to enjoy gamepad on your Android games or whatever, or emulators. It's one of the reasons why I think people do not like using gamepads and love standalone gaming devices like the Steam Deck, ROG Ally, where you don't have to finagle your phone like this. It's just too much of a hassle, you know? And people would rather have Steam Decks, ROG Allies, Legion Go's than mess with these ones. So don't even bother with this. Another one is my Joycons, because I have a Switch. These suckers still haven't drifted. Knock on wood, hopefully not anytime soon. But mostly, I'd like to talk about this grip. This is from OIVO. Yeah, so this greatly enhances the ergonomics of the Switch itself. You now have side grips that contour to your hand, and the reason why it's on an honorable mention is I rarely use my Switch anymore. Kind of embarrassing, honestly, using this in public. I hope you guys like this, like casual, just us talking about stuff, talking about games. You know, that's pretty fun. With all the things that's happening in this world, you know, you just wanna freaking relax, not worry too much about those things, and game. So yeah, if I didn't use this, I could only play this for maybe an hour tops. But if I put my OIVO grip extension, whatever the heck it's called, then it becomes way more enjoyable. Also, this has a kickstand and slots that you can put your game cards. And the last final consolation is this. When I tried to lose weight back in the pandemic time, oh, I can't even show it properly. This is the Ringfit Adventure. I'm actually setting this because I don't really use it anymore. It was fun for like a few days and then, well, you get the idea. What the heck? I almost forgot. My favorite controller of the bunch is the Xbox Series controller. First of all, it's blue. Channel colors, you know, I love blue. I love the color blue. This design, I'd say, is legendary. It literally started with the OG Xbox. This layout, the diagonal thumbsticks, the ABXY input. This one, the dish style D-pad is new, and I like it. I like the clickiness of it. The triggers have travel, of course, so it's not as good for FPS games as other ones that have the short travel. I love the design of this. It's so classy. Plug and play into PC, which I am primarily a PC gamer nowadays. Just the texture of the thumbsticks. It has grip. I can play hours on this thing, seriously. And oh, how can I forget the best part? So only 2 of these controllers have removable batteries, right? And these 2 can last a long time due to having removable batteries. So this one has swappable batteries. And this just essentially makes it that it will last a long time. But I'd like to put a disclaimer. Obviously, all of these controllers will eventually have stick drift, but it's nice to know that longevity-wise, the user-replaceable batteries of these 2 controllers just make your investments a little bit more worth it, because these are pretty expensive. And I didn't get this at once. I bought these over the course of how many years? 5 years, I guess. This is my favorite of the bunch, and I'd like to hear your thoughts about which controller is your favorite. Because I know there's a lot more controllers that I haven't explored or maybe that are better than this one, and I'm willing to hear your opinions. And that's pretty much it for the story time. So let's go back to the main camera. Yeah, that's pretty much my gaming controller collection. I hope you guys like this style of like casual, like conversation type of video. But yeah, I'm really enjoying the process of making videos and editing. And I hope you guys like this format. That's pretty much it. I have to fix this too. And sincerely, I really appreciate you guys taking time out of your day to watch my video. So again, thank you for watching. Have a nice rest of your day and stay safe. Goodbye. Look at all the mess that I gotta clean up. Ay, ay, ay. Part of being a YouTuber, I guess.